Hello, good morning.
Hello. Hi.
So the first question for today is I'm going to ask you about stocks, if you are invested or not. The first question is, since when you are investing in stocks?
Since my 11th grade.
Can you tell it in years?
When I was 16 years old and I started in the age of 16 years and it was 2021.
Okay, so
Post
from
lockdown.
past 3 years you are investing. You?
4 years.
I started investing in 2020 at my age 50.
Okay, so it's almost 4.5, 5.
Yes.
Okay. So do you prefer buying or selling more often?
I prefer buying stocks.
It depends on the market situation and conditions. So when the market is down, I prefer buying more stocks. When the market is high, I prefer selling more stocks.
Which was your first stock?
It was Infosys.
My first stock was Nippon.
Okay. So, which is your favorite stock currently?
My favorite stock is Bandhan stock.
My favorite stock currently is Asian Paints.
Can you tell more about that?
Asian Paints, yeah, I invest a lot in Asian Paints mid-cap. That gives me good returns and it is safer for me to invest there.
I have been investing in Motilal Oswal small cap. It's giving a very high percentage returns, approximately 18% over the past 5 years, and past 1 year 22%. So I like that stock. It's going ahead very nicely.
Okay. So, have you ever made a big profit?
Yes, I have made a large
And I have
profit,
made
but
a large profit but I can't disclose it.
Okay. So, have you ever faced a big loss?
its loss is there everywhere, but then there's no big loss.
No, you haven't faced it.
No. Not a big loss.
Because we invest in a
Small.
No. We diversify our
stock portfolio.
funds. So even if there's a loss at one place, it gets covered up by a profit in another place.
Did you ever invest in herd bias? Okay, so herd bias is basically where you hear it from others, like your friends or someone, they tell you like this particular stock is doing really well, and then you jump in it, and then if you faced profit or either loss, have you done that?
We haven't jumped in it, but we did research after hearing it from someone else.
Okay.
We would
So
have looked
I've
into
done
the
research
stocks.
about that product or the stock. I looked at the I forecasted the future returns and saw the past performances and then invested.
Okay. Do you follow news before investing?
Yes, absolutely.
Do you invest in short term or long term? Which one do you prefer?
I would prefer long term currently, but yeah, when I started, it was a mix of short term and long term.
I started long term, but then I started going into futures and options too as a short.
Okay. So, do you check stocks daily?
Yes.
Okay. And what do you think? Like when you invest in stocks, what is your first thing? Like, how do you research about it? Through the stock channel, like news, or you will take others' response too?
So firstly, I would look at the annual reports of the company, then look at the latest news about that stock in the Google or any browser. Then I would also take a suggestion from my mentor. Then I would invest.
For me, it would have been like I would do first fundamental analysis of the stock, then technical analysis, then I would go deep into financial report, annual report, quarterly reports. Then I would go to news channels, look for the stock prices, then NSE, BSE, compare it. Then
Okay, what is that one advice you would give for a beginner?
don't jump into the small cap or short term. There is no faster returns, I would say. Always go for long
The
term.
same thing. Any beginner should firstly start with long term, and then as his knowledge grows in the stock market, let him move to short terms or mid caps, where the risk is more and even the returns are high. But yeah, considering risk as a factor, for him to start with long term is a better option.
So you told like you haven't faced any big loss. So which was the first loss did you ever?
For me, it was when Tata and the Zomato stock went down. I was like, should I sell this stock? Then I just kept holding on it, it's being average out. So that was
Yeah,
my
it
loss.
was my first stock only. The Infosys and the Nippon Paint I had invested in. So during 2021 last quarter, I had got I had faced not a huge loss, but compared to my investment, it was a big loss.
Okay. So you even got the profits, right? So how big was the profit and how long did it take?
For me, it took over like 4 years to get the better profit for what I expected.
So you got it recently.
Yes, recently.
Yeah, same with me. It took me around 3.5 years to get the expected returns what I expected from that stock. But still, with the current market situation, I'm still going in break even. We'll see in future.
So you told you started when you were 16 and you started when you were 15. So what was your mentality back then to start investing in stocks?
So yeah, my mentality back then was I knew about banks. I knew that banks would not give me as much as returns as the stock market or any mutual fund will give. So instead of saving my money in the bank savings account or keeping my money just in the house would not make any benefit for me. So I took a course on this stock market and the mutual funds. Then I got to know about them and I started investing with a mentor.
For me, it was like my dad was into investment. So he taught me the basics. Then I had the eager to watch the Wolf of Wall Street movie. So that got me more excitement. Then I started learning about stock market. Then I started.
So overall, how was your experience like till now? How do you feel?
It's exciting. Every day seeing numbers, seeing the stock growth, decline, the bullish market, bearish market. It's fun.
Yeah, it's exciting as well as a bit of nervousness always because the market can change any second. So yeah, even when I'm giving this interview, the market can go up or down. So yeah, it's exciting and it's interesting to watch the market every day and invest in these stocks.
Thank you.
Thank you.